Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at a scenario where Russia had a civil war. So this one's going to be quite a good one. This one I'm not going to make two parts. The only reason why this one was really two parts, these two, Mexico and America, because it's two civil wars and yeah. Wait, actually, here we go, that's the right map. It was two parts and that would just, it would be way too long of a video if we did it all in one, basically. Alright, so let's get right into the video. Okay, so today Russia's going to be having a civil war. They are obviously going to be colored in blue. Leader of this government is going to be, as you know already, Vladimir Putin. In this thing, I'm going to give them Crimea just because they have it and they annexed it, so kind of have to give it to them. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Russia's going to be colored in blue because they are obviously being attacked by these rebellions. As so. And once again, in this rebellion video, I am going to have other countries get involved. Now, this does not have to be realistic because Russia probably wouldn't lose a civil war to Siberia. And yeah, that's what's going to happen today. Mostly the allies are going to be thrown out the window. However, I will still include Belarus because they love Russia. Alright, let's get into it. So, who's going to be our first rebel group? Yes, Karelia up here. We're going to have a Southern Caucasian Rebellion. We're going to have Crimea. Or we're going to have Siberia. Take a guess. We're going to have this one down here, not Crimea. But we'll get to Crimea. Okay, here we go. So rebels start to appear in the region of Dagestan down here. These guys mostly want an independent Dagestan, and they spread over to Chechnya and all these areas on the borders. Now, it's quite it's a bit interesting how they're all on the borders of the languages that's similar, but it's okay. They keep going. Once they reach the areas where they're not the same language anymore, they're almost thinking, okay, let's sue for peace now. Russia's like, okay then. That was kind of pointless, but okay, good for you. Yeah, they meet for peace, and this little rebel group is now, yeah, they have now got their independence. It's great, but Russia's not finished yet because I said so. Now, who is gonna happen? Now, this area, they want their independence. So, like, how come you gave them independence? So now, rebels pop up over here, once again on the border of this country. Interesting. They reach Astrakhan. They capture the city. I think they captured the city. They may not have captured it though, but they've definitely captured it now. Rebels keep advancing over here. There we go. Lovely. And keep going, and they will eventually reach this area down south. And now Crimea has been cut off, and Ukraine joins the war. Now, I am ignoring the fact that Ukraine was already at war with Russia because that would make it all difficult. Yeah, Ukraine joins the war, sends its troops in, and recaptures the land it already owned. And now Ukraine fully integrates it back into its territory. And yeah, happy days. Ukraine's got Crimea back, but they're not going to stop there. They're going to have a small invasion into this area. And this is obviously gonna get Russia to go, hey Belarus, could you help me out here? And Belarus, being Belarus, is gonna say, yes, father, or yes, master. And they're gonna go ahead and join the war. Now, I could technically make this a Belarus and Russia. Russia had a civil war, but then integrate Belarus into it as well. And that's what I'm gonna do actually. So Minsk is Minsk is there. St. Petersburg down here. Moscow here. Novosibirsk here. Kazan. Irkutsk. Vladivostok. That's mostly everything. Maybe like there. And then there. Volgograd. Kiev, obviously, that's a pretty obvious one. And that's what we're at, yeah. These guys are most likely going to set their capital in Grozny. It's in the center, and yeah, good location. So now, after that, Belarusian troops are going to make a surprise attack from the flank over here. They're obviously going to declare war. And they're going to cut off the supply line directly over Kiev. And this is going to cause these troops over here to have to do a mass evacuation of this front. They're so close to Kiev as well. They're probably in the outskirts of the city. Wait. If I do that, and then... Yeah, they are in the outskirts of the city. But anyway, yeah. Belarusian troops continue their advance, and now the Battle of Kiev truly begins. Russia and Belarus make a joint offensive to capture northern Ukraine. However, this does not last very long, as Ukrainian troops are there to push back. Now Russian troops enter into the Donbass region. Over here. Keep going. Battle of Kharkiv also takes place. They're gonna reach the Black Sea. And they're gonna get stopped by Ukrainian, probably NATO volunteers. And now this is gonna be a long battle. And we're gonna need another country. So, while we wait for that, we're gonna have 2 new rebellions pop up. Yay, good job. I'm gonna have some more rebellion over here, which is gonna eventually just capture the whole thing. And then Germany gets involved on their orange team and makes a quick deal with Russia and's like, alright, you give me that. And Germany becomes part of Kaliningrad. Nope. Kaliningrad becomes part of Germany and is renamed to Königsberg. Alright. Okay, you can't read that. Germany. Okay, give you 1 second here. Alright, there you go. Back into the main war now. And we're gonna have our new side coming up. And it's going to be orange again. Oh. R. And then the Karelian rebels, that's a pop up over here, and the Lake Ladoga and something else. They're gonna keep pushing around. Capture all these areas. And make a massive offensive to cut this off. And now they're getting support for the other people here. And this will start a sweeping front over here. Reach the border. And then also there's rebellions in the Kola Peninsula, because why not? They kinda do their own thing. And now a massive front is going down here towards St. Petersburg. And Finland joins the war. Now, why does Finland join the war? Their friend is in the war. They speak the same language almost. So why not? Yeah. This is what we're left at. And then all of a sudden, to make the deal even more, Finland and Karelia are going to unite to form Finnish land thing. Yay. Perfect. Lovely. They're going to annex all of this land as well. Real quick over here. Yeah, they're going to annex all of this land. And now Russia's like, okay, move troops. And they stop it. Meanwhile, always nice to have another rebellion, isn't it? Over here, a rebellion group pops up. Wait. Yeah, small rebellion group pops up. Down here. They're like, hey, we want independence now. And it spreads pretty quickly. Captures this whole area and is now the Battle of Vladivostok. Russian troops weren't really here. So they encircle the city and it now becomes their capital. She gives them a major economic boost, and now other people are starting to get involved. Some of the Kuril Islands, well, start to join. Northern Sakhalin's going to join this as well. And then all of a sudden, another red team. Japan's going to get involved in the war, and Russia's like, bro, do you have to, Japan? And Japan's like, yeah, I do. So Japan joins the war. Basically just wants, they wouldn't join this war at all. Basically just wants all the land that they lost from World War II. America's like, Japan, what are you doing? And Germany, why did you do that as well earlier? But yeah, they're in the war. Now Japan makes a landing really quickly in southern Sakhalin. And blitzes, oh, no, no. Yep, Sakhalin is divided to capture the remaining Kuril Islands. So all these ones. They also advance a small portion into the rebel nation, and the rebels like, okay, fine, you can have that. Japan's like, yay. They also take this southern one and this bit of land. Okay, now Japan is happy with that and leaves the war. Okay, I know I just made Ukraine leave the war, but they're back in Okay, there we go. Japan's left the war, it's happy with its new gains. And now this has fueled the rebellion even more because Russia didn't stop Japan, and now the sweeping front over here. These guys join as well. And now this is going to continue the size of the advance, and now it's a pretty big one. It's basically just Siberian rebels. Push up over here and they capture all the coastal areas, all the ports. And yeah, this is going to go very well for them. Lovely. They advance rapidly. And they get over here, and then the Russians start to stop them, but still. And now people start to rebel over here. The rebellion starts to pop up over here. Capture Irkutsk and Novosibirsk and Yekaterinburg, which allows it to just collapse. They continue going, but then they stop ultimately once they reach the Ural Mountains. Russia's like, go away, I don't want to see you anymore. So, what they're going to take? They're going to take everything that's in green. All along the Ural Mountains is going to be the set border between them. There might be a wall border, I don't really know. Not really too bothered. There we go. I'd say Irkutsk is going to be their capital. However, it could also be Novosibirsk. So yeah, we're going to say dual capital, Irkutsk and Novosibirsk. So 8, 9, 10, so you can properly see it. Perfect. And now Russia's starting to lose. The people inside start to revolt. This yellow revolt gets really close, captures Volgograd as well. And this is going to start a complete annihilation. Russia. These guys are basically just becoming southern Russia. They're going to keep going all the way. They're going to go along the Kazakhstan border. And they're going to reach over here. They make a massive grab for land. And they're going to get all of that. And just like so, that's what's going to happen. Meanwhile, Ukraine's going to go, just going to completely just forget that exit. Oh, okay. That doesn't happen anymore. And now, with 2 advances, it allows for Ukrainian troops to advance over here. Keep going. Spread into this part of Belarus. Southern Ukraine. And now Belarus has its own rebellion, and it's going to be pink. And it goes like that. And it basically captures the whole country. And then Ukraine's okay with these rebellions and pulls all its troops out of Belarus and some of the surrounding areas. Now these guys start to push in to Russia, and then they're happy with that. So another peace deal. Belarusian government is all kind of killed. Come on, like no, abdicated. No, that's a throne. Exiled. Yeah, that's it. Exiled to Moscow. Okay, that's what we're left with over here on the Belarusian front. So now they're no longer fighting. Ukrainian troops will continue to advance until Russia's like, okay, stop that. Ukraine's gonna say, alright, can I have this land over here? Because, I don't know, I feel like it. And they're like, why not? Southern Russia's, okay, fine, we're happy with that. You got what we wanted. Russia's like, whew, I'm able to survive. No. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. And a small rebellion pops up over here in the north on this little peninsula. Probably isn't even anyone here. So cold. That's why they're going to be able to just do that. Arctic people are rising up from the igloos. There we go. Well, and they're able to push all the way along here. They capture Arkhangelsk, which is a pretty big city. And this eventually turned into more than just a rebellion, but like this. Keep going, capture Kazan, and then the Yellow Russia's like, it ceases to exist anymore. Yellow Russia just dies, and it repops up over here as Orange Russia, and goes like that. Captures all of that. Green team's gonna go ahead and capture the rest of it in Moscow, and they're gonna meet for a peace deal. Alright, so here's the peace deal. So, here, you may be thinking, what happened over here? I know this is very unrealistic, but if this Caucasian Union has been formed, I don't think that would be the capital anymore, probably. It would most likely be in Baku, could be in Baku, or it would be a good option, or it could be Tbilisi, Yerevan, Grozny, or yeah, there. I think it would probably going to be more likely in Tbilisi on Baku. So it just leaves them two, and Baku is the most futuristic. Tbilisi is the most central, so Tbilisi. And over here we have a new Russian government, which was kind of the green team that rebelled. Over here I decided, well, we need another country, so I made kind of like a Tatar, Volga German kind of thing over here next to Kazakhstan, capital something over here. Then we got the Siberia dual capital country, just like South Africa. We've got Novosibirsk and Irkutsk. And then we have obviously the yellow team fled over here. They left here because the green team kind of invaded them and was like, just give me this and then you can go there. And they're like, okay, sure. And then the yellow team, I don't know why they'd want to sacrifice St. Petersburg, but ask them. So then they popped up as the orange team in St. Petersburg and they got all this land. They're kind of like West Russia. And then obviously Siberia is massive, obviously. Tatar, Belarusian government, new government. They used to look like this. They got some land from Russia, not much. Kaliningrad went to Germany and is now Königsberg. Ukraine got a lot of land. They got Crimea back. And they got all of this. So that's a nice land game. And that's going to be it for today. Oh, and also Finland is uniting with Korea. That's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye.